part 1 of class notes, we looked at a Henka of the classical kata Kamare Dori from Takagi Yoshin Ryu.
That hurts. Yeah. That's a good one.
In part 2, we are taking it a step further and looking at a more modern day application of the kata. In addition, we decided to look at some basic foot sweeps to help start taking advantage of a grappling situation. Welcome to class notes.
Come right for me. And punch.
We're not going there.
Take his glasses. Kill him with the glasses.
You know, he's got strength on me. He's got size on me. I mean, all I have is, one thing I have on him is good looks and intelligence.
I'm Mark White, owner of Discovery Martial Arts. Before we start, if I can ask you to take a second to subscribe to our channel, it would be of great help to us in continuing to bring this content to you. Thank you and enjoy the video.
We're going to change this a little bit. Now we're going to teach 2 options. Option 1 is we're kind of bringing this up, throwing this out, and just kind of having a hand on him, ready to kind of continue the fight. That's already a good start. A couple tricks to that. If he kicks in, and I just try to lift this, he was very nice, dude. Yeah. Come right for me. And if I just try to lift this up in place, I'm getting hit. That's what I don't want. So we're gonna have a little step out, little catch, and if we're landing somewhere behind him, hand on balance, I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. That's a really good place to start. Option 2, if you're wearing a dart gi, let's be a little bit more subtle about this. He's coming in with that kick, shifting off, taking that space with your hip. Option 2, shifting out, kind of taking the space. Oh, there's his head. I'll take his glasses. Kill him with the glasses. It works in Master Ken's school, I hear. Glasses stab.
Okay, so now, let me borrow an arm. Same deal, but maybe my footing's not as great. You know, I just don't quite get there. I'm able to get out of the way, but maybe I couldn't get that turn. I couldn't get that kick. So as that comes in, I just go, well, okay. I'm just gonna use that arm instead. So now I have almost a little bit more of that kata in there. So instead of actually grabbing and turning him, I'm actually going to, oh my God, shove that away with that back. And then do.
Lower than the knee.
Yeah, down here. I know he's kicking me in here, right? I know he's kicking me. The problem is this arm's on the outside, so I'm going to shift, bring that arm to the outside. Be more here. Okay, so you can kind of tie that back into what we're doing. We're also going to look at sweeps. Okay, so let's just actually try and start with grappling. You and I are grappling. Okay, so biggest thing on sweep is don't sweep the leg that has all the weight on it. If I do this, it's going to be very hard to sweep. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to actually get them into a position where that weight, so we're going to shift this weight over more on this leg. Do we see that? Okay, from there, now I can start working sweeps. Okay, now I'm not a big proponent of every sweep having to be a takedown, because right now I'm not in a great position. If I can move him like here, now I'm in a lot better position, because now he has to recover. He's on one leg. Could we go for takedowns in there? Absolutely. You know, but I'm not looking to crush him. I'm just looking to get an advantage for a second. Does that make sense? So, and again, I'm not trying to kick. I'm actually just trying to sweep that foot out. And as I resettle, now he's got trouble. Okay? So from a very simplistic standpoint, and don't get me wrong, we can move in ways where sweeps will always take them down, for the most part. But I also want to, on sweeps, I don't want you to always think that they will. You know, especially if a person's holding on to you. He has, I mean, right now I'm still holding him up, right? But right now he's in a great position, very strong. If I can shift him over a little bit and replace that leg somewhere, now it's not as strong as I'm not close. Okay? And that's what I'm looking for with these sweeps. I'm looking to disrupt their balance and get them into an inopportune place. Okay? So the anatomy of this is we're just kind of jostling here. I'm going to kind of push back on my shoulder to kind of get them leaning that way, get the weight off this foot. All right? From here, I'm going to bring this foot up, and I'm just going to sweep across the ground. Move that foot. We have multiple things we can do from there. All right? We'll look at those in a second, but can we actually shift and get that person out to start?
You know, we have folks where this might be their first time doing it. What I want us to think of first is I see some confusion about which foot sort of stepping and where we're going right now. So all I want to be able to do here is just kind of lean my weight to my partner a little bit, dropping from the hip, and we're gonna just kind of bring our back leg in and a little circle here to pick up that foot. I don't have to go very far. It's not a big movement. If it feels like you're doing this, we're working too hard. So, nice little shift, little circle with the foot. Actually, if you release me for just a moment, you can. I encourage you actually, before you start again, just to practice getting onto one foot and drawing this little inside circle with your other foot. We're kind of turning the bottom of the foot to the side a little bit, not just kind of bashing him with the side of my foot, and kind of cupping and picking it up.
I got a guy here that, you know, he's got strength on me, he's got size on me. I mean, all I have is, one thing I have on him is good looks and intelligence. So I got to use it. I borrowed that one from Hanshi. I know. So as I can't really do anything. If I let off this grip and I try to do something with my hands, he's just gonna rip me down to the ground. I'm lucky as hell just to be here right now. Does that make sense? All right, I know that if I take this out, he's just gonna roll right over. So I'm kind of holding my ground, getting lucky. Maybe I got him shipped on that leg, great. In this position, I'm not great. Hit him in this position, okay, so as I sweep him out, now I have opportunity. Okay, so let's see if we can get some follow-ups in there. All right, let's see if we can change the shit position. Okay, now I can actually start winning this and getting out of here. Does that make sense? Yes. Because this is not good for me. You know, it's too strong. Too strong. Oh, now I'm happier. Okay. While he's trying to catch his balance, my hands and everything is coming right to his face. Got it? But once that leg's going, I don't need to keep going with it. Right? Once that leg's going, I'm getting back down to the ground so I can hit. All right, I'm just sweeping it out of the way. Like when you use a broom, you don't take it and push it all the way, you know, to the corner, you sweep it over there. I'm gonna say that's the.
We just learned a lot about Mark's sweeping techniques.
Well, you know, you don't just push.
I agree. I also don't normally just go whoosh and let it sit.
It's called extreme sweeping. So again, I'm not kicking. I'm just sweeping. I just have to move him, but I'm getting back down to the ground before his foot does, so I can be in position to deliver something. Okay, so please don't need to follow it. We'll have kata later on that will actually kind of go against that a little bit, but for now, don't do that. But I'm now going to sweep with this foot. You get over to here. All right. It's late in the night. This usually results in a takedown, but it's late. Let's not do that, okay? But can we actually be in position to then, I can sweep with this foot, or I can sweep with this foot. Okay, does that make sense? I want to practice both sides, because you may not have the opportunity when you shift your weight. It could be a position like, oh shit, I shifted my weight, but I'm all on this foot. I don't want to have to make that adjustment. I shifted my weight. Yeah, and we'll come through there. There is a nice dump throw off there, but again, we'll save that for later in the week.
Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be reminded when new videos are out. See you on the mat.